the truth. No room for fair or regular cares. Steer clear of civilian affairs. Hold up, soldier, salute. If you're going up, salute. Throw it up, salute. Throw it up, salute. Soldier, salute. If you're going up, salute. Throw it up, salute. Throw it up, salute.
Well, you got it down, man. Let him breathe, least, man. I've been trying to help out. So you can breathe a little bit hard. Where my homie guys,
Apparently the cold weather is setting in, and that means more people will be indoors and there is more chance of coronavirus to spread. And in recent days, we now know from the Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation at the University of Washington.
More than 30% of Americans have not made their full housing payments for July, including 19% who made no housing payments at all.
Now to the wildfires raging in the West, which have killed at least 33 people, with dozens of others missing and tens of thousands more forced to flee their homes in California, Oregon, and Washington.
Australia is on fire.
The coronavirus has claimed a Ukrainian passenger plane.
Violent clashes between Hindus and Muslims.
The economy is facing its biggest crisis.
A Pakistan International airline.
Worst plague of locusts.
2 weeks after George Floyd was India's disputed border.
Shackles round my neck, around my arms, down to my feet. Can you hear the wailing women facing defeat? So cry, cry, so cry, cry. I can hear the cry from captivity. Shackles round my neck, around my arms, down to my feet. Can you hear the wailing women facing defeat? So cry, cry, so cry, cry. I can see the end in sight. The light at the end of the tunnel is shining bright. He has not forsaken us. Do you see the bow in the sky? He remembers his covenant. He's coming back for his bride. So prepare your heart, let your light shine bright. Don't let your lamp run out at a war. Sow some seed deep down and good soil. I know sometimes it gets hard. When it's going good, then it falls apart. No matter what, you need to keep the faith. You must endure, you gotta finish the race. I can hear the cries from captivity. So cry, cry, so cry, cry. Judgment is here, the world is on fire, fire. Stay out the way, stay out the way. Choose whom you serve today. Yahuwah, he's got our enemies confounded, They fighting one and each other. With his blood, Yahushua be your cover. You gotta have a cover. So prepare your heart. Let your light shine bright. Let your lamp run out at a bar. No way. So deep down. Everybody has a purpose. Sometimes it gets hard. It gets hard. When it's going good, then it falls apart. It falls apart. Now what you need to keep the faith. You mustn't do. You gotta finish the race. I can hear the cries from captivity. Shackles round my neck, around my arms, down to my feet. Can you hear the wailing women facing defeat? So cry, 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 cry. I can hear the cry from captivity. Shackles round my neck, around my arms, down to my feet. Can you hear the wailing women facing defeat? So cry, cry, yeah. Cry, cry. I can hear the cries from captivity. Shackles from my neck, around my arms, down to my feet. Yeah. Can you hear the wailing women facing defeat? Yeah. Don't be ashamed to cry. Cry to Yahweh. I can hear the cries. 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 Cry. I can hear the cry. Cry. I can hear the 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 cry. Cry, Yahweh.
Shalom, shalom. Glad all of y'all can make it. Glad to see y'all. Now, see, those are familiar with the scriptures. When we got to crying out to the Most High, He answered. But there ain't no need of crying out if you're trying to conform to the oppressors. Ain't no need of crying out if you're wicked, you're trying to conform to Satan. If you're wicked, you're conforming to Satan, okay? Now, think about it. The world tells us we got to unite, we got to unify, we got to be all inclusive. But let's get into these scripts. All right? Let me, I don't say it enough. Let me get on in it. All right. Start with the Bible. All right. Luke 12:51. Let me show you up here. Luke, see it right here, 12. And I'm going down to 51. Okay. Suppose ye I am come to give peace on the earth. I tell you nay, but rather division. Mic drop. Theology check. He just loves everybody. Well, who's going to hell? Huh? Look at it. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on the earth. I tell you nay, but rather division. Since I'm on here, let me show y'all something else. Remember when he was born, they said peace on earth and goodwill. Right here, Luke 2:14. In the chat, what y'all think about this? Is this a contradictory? Luke chapter 2, verse 14. Just a simple yes or no. If you're unsure, you ain't got to answer. I'm not gonna call nobody outside. I don't try to shame people, okay? Luke 2:14. When Mashiach was born, when he came in the flesh, glory to Yah in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. Nobody's answering. Okay. This is not a contradiction. How is you going to have peace with Satan around? This is a whole nother lesson that I started to do. Maybe I'll do it later. Now, you read over in the Revelation, there's going to be 1,000 years of peace. You read over in Revelation, when he established his kingdom, it's going to be peace. Okay? It didn't say when. It's just telling you by whom peace will come. All right? Let me get back onto my message, though. He didn't come to bring no peace. Do y'all see any peace around him? That's right, Yahuwah's kingdom. Did you get my text message earlier today? I'll shoot you an invite if you want to come up. All right. If you're busy, I understand. I'm a working man too. Right here. So, suppose ye I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, but rather division. So he didn't come to bring no peace. So, while I'm at it, this right here just hit my mind. I'm going out of my order, but let me see where the Most High lead me. All right. Nation shall rise against nation. Did that sound like peace to y'all? This is the prophecy. Let me see. I forgot where it was at. Was it 12, 21, 10? Okay, 21, 10. Okay, brother. Oh, well, if you want to come up, I'll just send you an invite. Y'all excuse me. My throat get dry every now and again. All right, I guess because I be talking loud, but I can't contain myself. No, I said 21:10. Right here. All right, so he didn't come to bring peace. And he also said nation gonna rise against nation. There go your ethnic cleansing. There go your genocide. There go your eugenics. There go your race wars. There go your world wars. And there it is. Right there. If you look this word up, that nation word is ethnos, ethnic group. They've been since these folks come into power, they've been doing ethnic cleansing. What they call ethnic cleansing. All right. So he didn't come to bring peace. And Luke 21:10 and 21:10 telling you it's going to be war. Okay. Now, Brother Mikael and them, Brother Stephen and them, they did 2 lessons about warning, about nuclear strike and stuff. Do that sound like peace, y'all? Hey, I don't get quiet. DSB, dark skinned brother. When white folks come, they come around their nose anyway. I don't get quiet then. You can go ahead on, or you can challenge what I say. But what you ain't gonna do is tell me what to talk about. That's what you ain't gonna do. But nevertheless, they were talking about World War III or whatever. New Yorkers be concerned about a dirty bomb. You think about it though, if you want to hurt a country, you cripple their money. That's what their stock exchange is at primarily, right? New York. You want to cripple the money, you want to cripple the government. I would try to hit the government first if I'm really at war. I try to get the brains of the operation. That they ain't gonna say that part though. But nevertheless, all right, let me give y'all something else since this popped up in my head. Okay. Different verses. I don't know why I'm going. Maybe somebody need to hear this message. Revelation 16:12. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates. This kind of go along with Brother Mikael and Brother Stephen them lesson. All right. But they did what? 2 nights ago? They did 2 of them. Y'all need to check both of them out. All right. And the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. Okay. He said the great river Euphrates was dried up. Okay. That's another reason why. See, while they fighting each other, we need to get ourselves together in the Most High. We can't get together with rebellious Israelite Negroes. It ain't gonna happen. This ain't the only place drying up. I'm just showing y'all. I show y'all this stuff so y'all believe the Bible, believe the script. Don't believe me. Believe the Bible. Now, how did Yahukanon, the Revelator, know the Euphrates River was going to dry up? Huh? Look. It's been dry. I noticed it was dry 2011. I was telling folks then. Okay. Kings of the East. You got China. You got Russia. You got North Korea, all them countries over there in the east that kick up dust, that they say they kick up dust, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. The river Euphrates dried up, and they got trouble with the east. So it sounds like some division going on. Sound like some division going on. Okay, Babylon was also united. Babel, the Tower of Babel. Let me see. Is it right here? Yeah, they want to include everything. The mess never stops. Babel, the Tower of Babel. It was also united. Did the Most High want unity back then at the Tower of Babel? Matter of fact, let me see, can I find it right quick? Let me see. Where people learn how to babble at. That's what people learn how to babble. They start babbling. The people were getting along too good. They were trying to unify in wickedness like they are trying to do today. All right. Look at here. Look, Genesis, is it chapter 11, verse 9? Look, and Yahuwah said, behold, the people is one. Does that sound like the Most High want unity? Did he want unity right there? Come on, family. Behold, the people are one. Now, those that take the mark, they're going to be one. They're going to be one in wickedness. Remember, it's called Babel right here. You move it in Genesis, it's Babel. You get to Revelation, it's Babylon. Unified in wickedness. Unified in rebellion against the Most High. All right, now look. And they have all one language. And this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down. Must be a typo right there. Let us go down, and they'll confound their language. That way you get your different languages. Because the Most High didn't want no unifying in wickedness. You don't think the people trying to unify in wickedness. They trying to bypass, they trying to usurp the parents' rights to recruit our children into the rainbow mafia. They can't have children of their own because of their lifestyle, so they're gonna come out to ours. But let me move on. That they might not understand one another's language, so Yahweh scattered them. Scattered them abroad from this upon the face of all the earth. And they left off building the city. Okay. Therefore, the name of it was called Babel, because Yahweh did there confound the language of all the earth. And from thence did Yahweh scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. Okay. So he didn't want no unity right then. So Mashiach was well in sync with the Most High's will. You ain't gonna have no peace until you destroy the opposite of what you want. The Most High and Satan ain't negotiating no terms of peace, because there can never be no peace. Is there peace here? Even though they get together and claim peace, has there ever been peace here? All right, let me move on. Okay. Let me see. Let me go to Matthew 25. When they talking about get together, no, just a select few. We scattered all over the earth. Those of us living right, we divided, all because the earth is divided. They say you got 7 continents, okay, and we are scattered to the 4 corners of the earth, and we are one nation of people. We the same nation of people. We are divided, but yet we gonna unite in righteousness and under the covenant of the Most High. Y'all got me? Okay, Matthew 25. I was working on the plantation today, and I started writing notes. I didn't have to work hard today. I had time to write down notes. All praises. That's why y'all hear me up here now. Okay, let me see here. Is it 25:31? Okay. Matthew chapter 25. I'm going to start at verse 31. Okay. When you see the Son of Man, it's Mashiach, come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. Okay. 32. And before him shall be gathered all nations. Now, different nations is bloodline. There go a division in the bloodline. Why did the Most High? Yes, sir. I hear you, Amos, Brother Amos. Why did the Most High divide the nation of the people? He created the races. Why did he divide them? To accomplish his goal, to bring it to a swift end. Okay? All right. And before him shall shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another. Oh, he's separated. He's in his coming kingdom. He's on his throne, and he's separating. But he loved everybody. The Christ that they teach, he gets along with everybody. He died for everybody. Let me best explain this for you. Okay, yeah. Okay, if I wrote a check for everybody, I wrote a check for everybody, but everybody didn't come get their check. They didn't get what I had for them. So if Mashiach died for everybody and everybody didn't repent, they didn't repent, they didn't receive what he offered. You understand? Huh? Faith without works is dead. If I on the earth offered everybody a check, and let's just say 20 people didn't come get their check, that 20 people did not receive what I offered. Okay, now Mashiach shed his blood, and people ain't gonna accept it. Therefore, they is not receiving what was offered. Okay, and they're gonna be separated. Look here. Therefore, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divide his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on the right hand and the goats on the left. Oh, okay. Hey, if y'all get there, let me know. Yeah, let me know, Brother Galen. All praise. Yeah, we need to meet. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you and the foundation. Prepared, look, come ye, on his right hand, come ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. So he already knew who's his and who's not. Okay, let me read all this. Because I've been at work telling people this. The government ain't supposed to be taking care of the homeless. I've been telling people it's the so-called people of the Most High. I've been telling them, you got churches on every corner, but you got homeless people everywhere. You got church. If you read the Bible, the people went out into the highways and the byways. Okay. All right. Then shall the king say to them on his right hand, come ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungered, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Okay. Then shall the righteous answer him, when Yahweh, when saw we thee an hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as you have done it unto the least of these, my brethren, you have done it unto me. Then see, Satan wants to starve people. Point for what are you saying, Lynette? Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed in the everlasting life, prepared for the devil and his angels. Look, I was hungry. You gave me no meat, thirsty, and you gave me no drink. Now, this is different if you can't afford to. But the wicked, a lot of people got a whole lot of money, and they don't think nothing. And you took me out here naked. But y'all see what's going on. You're neglecting the need. All right. Now, you got to be wise. You can't take in no Jeffrey Dahmers. You can't take in no Charles. You can't take in no Charles Mansons. Okay? And you got to be wary. You give people money, they might go buy dope with it. You got to be wise now, family. This is people, everybody that's homeless don't want to be homeless. Now, we know this. Everybody homeless don't want to be homeless. All right, let me get back on track here. I got off track. All right. Okay. Let me see here. All right. I didn't mean to go here now, but since I'm here, Revelation 21:12. Y'all excuse me, I've been up since before 3 o'clock. All right. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates. This is the new Jerusalem, the new heaven and the new earth, the new kingdom. Let me put it like that. The new kingdom. All right. All right. And a great wall high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates were 12 angels, and the names written on which were the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Okay. The 12 tribes of the children, but you let these devils teach the Bible, it don't matter who Israel is no more, unless you sending billions of dollars. Then it matters if it's them people over yonder that's starting all the mess. That's the only time knowing who Israel is. No, that's the only time knowing who Israel is matters, when you sending money to the synagogue of Satan. Other than that, it don't matter. What difference does it make? But look, it matters to the Most High. The 12 gates are named after the 12 tribes. You know why? Even though we brought this judgment upon ourselves, every nation we is in is killing us. They is rejecting us. They is mistreating us. They is excluding us. That's division. They are excluding us. They are making a difference between them and us. They are rejecting us. We are the outcasts. And you think the Most High ain't going to balance them scales. Okay? It didn't say it was 12 tribes, but one of them was Baptist, the other was Pentecostal, Apostolic, Lutheran. It didn't say Catholic. It didn't say none of that. Okay? Everywhere we at. That's why we're going to have to be in our division. We're going to have to be united. People that's living right. You know what the words say, and you can look at people and see what they're going on. Some people you're going to have to take a better look. That's why you need to know the word. All right, let me move on. Let me see. James, is the book of James got the 12 tribes in there? Let me see James. Let me see to the 12 tribes. Scattered abroad. Divided. James chapter 1. I think his name is Yahudah. A servant of Yah, of Yahushua HaMashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. Greetings. Okay. Scattered abroad, 12 tribes. Everywhere. Let me go to Luke 21:24 right quick. These verses just rolling like a doggone chamber. Like a Gatling gun right about now. I'm about to slow down because I ain't gonna say nothing. The Most High just leave me. 21:24. All right. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away. I was showing a brother this today. He said, why you say that? I'm just trying to put something in y'all mind. When people come up to you talking, just navigate the conversation. just navigate the conversation to the word, to some life insurance policy. This is life insurance. If you adhere to the word. Anyway, shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive. And them scales got to be balanced. Captive into all nations. Okay, James chapter 1, scattered abroad. Luke 21:24. We were scattered some more. Our people was taken into captivity to Jamaica, to all them lands over there. To the Caribbean, as they call it. Okay? Led away captive in all nations. I'm just verifying that we scattered. Who else is scattered? Okay. Fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive in all nations. To Jerusalem be trodden, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down by Gentiles until the time of the Gentile be fulfilled. Who else is scattered? Remember Genesis, Babel. The Most High did some scattering. The beast is scattered. The beast is scattered. Let me do a little review right quick. Do a little review. Therefore, the name of it is called Babel, because Yahweh did there confound the language of all the earth. And from this, Yahweh scattered them abroad upon all the see the Most High scattered the wicked. And he scattered us because we was wicked. So we would repent. Now, not all of us were wicked, but most of us was wicked. Enough of us was wicked for us to go into captivity. But look, he scattered. Okay. All right. Let me show you where the beast started getting scattered at. Daniel chapter 2. The beast got scattered some more. Daniel chapter 2. Nebuchadnezzar's statue. Okay. Let me see. This is Daniel is giving the interpretation of the dream. I like this. 2:28. There's Elohim in the Shamayim. There's a God in heaven that revealeth secret and maketh known unto the king Nebuchadnezzar what shall be in the latter days. In the last days, family. Last days. Thy dream and visions of thy head upon thy bed are these. Okay. 29. As for thee, O king, thy thoughts came into thy mind upon thy bed, what should come to pass that hereafter, and he that revealeth secret make it known to me, unto thee, what shall come to pass. But as for me, this secret is not revealed to me for any wisdom that I have. That's right. We got to stay humble. The Most High show us something. We got to check that pride. If we don't check that pride when the Most High show us something and give us something, we're gonna be right there in the lake with the snake. Okay? Pride goes before a fall. All right. But for their sakes, that shall be made known the interpretation to the king, and that thou mightest know the thoughts of thy heart. Okay, 31. Thou, O king, sawest, and behold, a great image. This image, whose brightness was excellent, stood before thee, and the form thereof was terrible. It was big, and it was, just an astonishment. Let me look that word terrible up. 231. 231. Daniel 2:31. Let me see what that is, because I don't want to get no misinformation. Daniel 2:31. Let me see what they said, because I'm guessing. But what it represents is terror to us. What that statue represents is terror to us. Sure is. Awesome. There it is right there. Awesome. Terrible to awesome. Dreadful. Okay, let me. Right here. That's how you know that's what it was in King James right here. Thereof was terrible. Awesome. Okay. So I didn't misspeak on that. I just had never looked it up. Okay. The image head was of fine gold, in his breast, in his arms silver, and belly and the thighs of brass. 33. His legs of iron, his feet are part of iron and part of clay. 34. Thou sawest till a stone was cut out. Y'all read 2nd Ezra chapter 13. You're gonna hear about that stone being cut out. 2nd Ezra chapter 13. You can read 11, 12, and 13. It's talking about the same thing. Chapter 11, 12, and 13. But all right. Okay. Thou sawest that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet, and that was of iron and clay, and break them to pieces. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and became like chaff of the sun. He done grinded to powder. He done made dust out of it, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. That's the Most High's kingdom. This is the dream, and we will tell you the interpretation, therefore, the king. Now, I'm going to skip down, because it's talking about the Babylonian kingdom, Babylon. Let me see. Really, it ain't. Let me see. Let me just keep reading. All right. I don't want to make it too long, but okay. Let me go to 38. And whereas the children of men, and wheresoever the children of men dwell, the beasts of the field and the fowls of heaven, he had. Let me give the Most High his props. O King, art a King of kings, for Yahuwah of heaven have given thee a kingdom, power, and strength, and glory. So who gave King Nebuchadnezzar Babylon? Was it Satan? Did Satan give Nebuchadnezzar Babylon? Huh? See, people got to get out of their mind. Satan ain't running nothing. Satan got a little bit of leeway. He got to see, Satan ain't running nothing. See, the Most High is teaching his rebellious son in heaven to stay out of his way. That's what it is. And we done got in the way. Adam and them recruited us into the fight. All right. Now, the best I could liken this whole thing is a living chess game. We the pieces. And that don't even describe it accurately. It just, imagine a video game that, you control with your mind. You controlling everything with your mind. And that ain't even giving the Most High justice. I'm trying to give it in layman terms so you will see what we in. If you read the Bible, it's a courtroom setting. All right, but nevertheless, let me move on. I'm just getting happy. Okay, thou, O king, art a king of kings, for Yahuwah of heaven, have given thee a kingdom, power, and strength, and glory. And wheresoever the children of men dwell, see, they under his dominion, the beasts of the field and the fowls of heaven have he given into thine hand, and have made thee a ruler over them all. Thou art this head of gold. All right. And after thee shall arise another kingdom inferior. See, it's getting weaker and getting weaker and weaker. People, we think it's getting better. It's getting weaker and weaker. How you know it's getting weaker? When you get down to the feet. You get down to the feet. Look, it's partly strong and partly broken. So part of it strong and part of it weak. That's how it's getting weaker. We think these folks that running the world now, boy. We think they just supreme. But read, let me show y'all. After these shall arise another kingdom inferior. That's why they went from gold to silver, and then went from silver down to bronze. It went from bronze down to, let me see, potter's clay and iron, because it's getting weaker and weaker. But we think it's getting stronger and stronger. No, it ain't. Yeah, but yeah. Okay, in another kingdom, a third kingdom of brass. Notice the value of the metal is going down. Went from gold to silver to brass, which shall bear rule over all the earth. And the fourth kingdom shall be as strong as iron. For as much as iron breaketh in pieces and subdue all things, and as iron that breaketh all these, shall it break into pieces and bruise. That's exactly what they did. Colonization, missionary lies. They ran through the whole world, breaking in pieces and subduing. They subdued the whole earth. All right. And whereas thou saw the feet and toes, part of clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided. Okay, Genesis chapter 11, Babel, division. The Most High is setting them out, setting us out. But there shall be in it of the strength of iron, for as much as thou saw the iron mixed with miry clay. Look, they divided. The Most High sent see, okay, let me see here. Let me do it like this. Let me see here. See, the Most High in control of everything. See, so he done scattered the beast worldwide. He done gave the beast control of the whole earth. Okay, now, so Satan's army, they are guided by Satan. Satan is manipulating them. So now the Most High got to he got to dispatch his people worldwide. Why? Because the enemy's army is worldwide. So he got to put his people worldwide. Luke 21:24, and we shall fall by the edge of the sword and go captive into all nations. That is military deployment. You don't believe me? All right. You don't believe me? Just believe the word. You ain't got to believe me. Take the word. Don't take my word for it. Don't take the word for it. Where's Jeremiah at? No, don't take my word for nothing. Check my stuff. Check my papers. Because they're going to be what it's supposed to be. Check mine. Check it. If it ain't, let me know. We'll get it right. All right. Okay. This is the Most High's portion, Jacob. This is his chosen. This is his people. These are his weapons. Anytime you work against Satan, you is tearing down his weapons. His weapons is lies, deceit, murder, everything. The portion of Jacob is not like them. For he is the former of all things. The Most High is using us to rebuild. He don't have to, but we took a covenant to rebuild. Okay? He is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The rod of correction. A whole bunch of false doctrines is out here. That's all right. They don't like, so they got to be corrected. Yahweh of hosts is his name. Yahuwah Sabaoth. Yahweh Sabaoth is his name. Look, he's talking to the nation of Israel. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. Huh? Huh? Weapons of war. See, missiles can be programmed. How you program how did the Most High program us? He programmed us with the word. He programmed us with the spirit of truth, the Holy Spirit that they call it. That's how we get our orders. That's how we get our radio communications. Y'all don't believe? Yeah. For those of you who don't believe, let me finish. Let me write it down. Let me see. Things to come. Okay. Let me write it down. My mind is operating at a high capacity. All right. Now, thou art my battle axes and weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations. The same nation that we've been dispatched to. The same nation that's supporting Satan's agenda. So he going to use us to break the pieces of the nations. And with thee I will destroy kingdoms. The same kingdom that's ruling the earth in wickedness. And with thee I will break in pieces the horse and his ride. And with thee I'll break in peace the chariot and his ride. Okay. Now, y'all don't believe y'all don't believe the Ruach is a spiritual radio. Huh? Y'all don't believe y'all don't believe that the Holy Spirit is a spiritual radio. Huh? Y'all don't believe that. But how did I get in that? How did I put this lesson together? I'm sitting there working. Huh? How did I hear these scripts come to mind? Huh? Okay. How did I hear these scripts? Huh? Let me see here. The spirit of truth. Let me get this right. Let me capitalize spirit of truth. See, we don't know how to communicate. Okay. Yah is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. So the beast done propagated lies, so they're gonna have to be introduced to the rod of correction. Now the rod don't necessarily have to beat you to death. It can just pull you back on the right track, just like a sheep. You can either wrap the sheep with the cane, or you can turn around and pull the sheep away from danger with the cane. All right, well look, John 16:13. Howbeit, when he, the spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. How is the Ruach going to guide you into all truth if ain't no communication going on? Huh? Something wrong with our reception. That's all these wolves and these Bible cemetery schools. They messing with the reception. We ain't getting a good connection. We got false doctrines. He will guide you into all truth. How is we gonna be guided if ain't no communication going on? Huh? Something is interfering with our orders. We are not getting clear orders from our leader. All right. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear. So the Ruach is communicating to us what he's hearing from the Father. Am I wrong? Look at it. Howbeit, when the spirit of truth, this is the Holy Spirit, now this is the Ruach, is come, he will guide you into all truth, for he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak. That's why Mashiach died, to reestablish communication to his soldiers. And he shall show you things to come. Communication, and look, he gonna show audio and visual. Don't miss that. Audio and visual. Audio and visual. Show you things to come. Let me see here. I know it's in Acts chapter 2 and Job, the book of Job. Let me go to Acts. Right here. Acts 2:17. And it shall come to pass in the last days, says Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see vision. He gonna show you things to come, and your old men shall dream dreams. He's still showing you things to come. Your dreams even have sound. You get both of them in a dream. In a dream, you get audio and video. Think about it. Right. I don't want to lose nobody. Okay, let me keep going. All right, let me see. Which way do I go, y'all? Who will show me? Okay, let me show you some more division. Genesis 25:23. Let me show you some more division. That's it, 25:23. Okay. Jacob and Esau. Rebecca was having pain during her pregnancy, and she prayed to the Most High. And we're going to have to start everything, every time. I don't care if you stump your toe. We're going to have to start inquiring to the Most High. Why? In all thy ways acknowledge him. It's in the word. And he will direct thy path. This is communication. That's establishing communication. Communicating with the Spirit of the Most High. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct thy path. Lining right up with the word, with what I just went over. Okay. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh. And Yahweh said unto her, two nations. That's a division right there. They're not the same. That's a division. Or in thy womb. Nation shall rise against nation. Remember earlier in the lesson? And kingdom against kingdom. Two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Okay, that's more division. Proverbs chapter 3. I see you on the screen over there. Let me get it in then. Proverbs 3. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall be they add unto thee. You want long life? Don't forget the law and keep the commandments. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee, and bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thy heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of Yahweh. Trust in Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not on thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he gonna direct thy path. We don't even acknowledge it. I'm gonna do it this way. I got it. It's just automatic. That's what we are taught to do, to solve problems ourselves. But the Bible says, in all, it just says some. It just said when I think I need help. We got to rethink this thing, family. We are cutting communications. In all thy ways acknowledge him. You talking about being led by the Spirit. Woo. After a while, you're going to be on autopilot. Just like it's automatic, we think about doing things ourselves. And I'm guilty. And he shall direct our path. But when I think about it, I sit back and I ask the Most High for a path, and he give it to me. Every single time. Okay. Romans 19:13. Romans 19:13. Let me see. I was writing and working, so I think it's Romans 19:13. We're gonna see if I can read my writing. Ain't no Romans 19. Ain't no Romans 19. I guess I can't. Hold on. Oh, okay. I know what it says, though. I can remember the side note. Might not be Romans. Romans 9:13. Jacob I have loved, and Esau I have hated. Have I hated? A big proponent of the wickedness going on now. That's why. But he loved everybody. Okay. Romans 9:13. Y'all see it. That's division right there. I just showed you in Genesis how they were separated from the womb, 2 nations. And now Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated. All right. Okay, let me see. The Most High have separated light from darkness. He separated truth from lies. He's separating life from death. Okay? I got a few more scripts. Yeah, it's a whole lot of divided. Divided, we stand united. We're gonna make a stand while we divided all over the land, and we're gonna unite in righteousness. All right. Okay, let me see where Matthew 20:28. Let me see what I got. Matthew 20:28. Y'all might not believe this. I was working and wrote this down. I'm telling y'all. There was some communicating with the Most High going on while I was working. Okay. Now, right here, let's go back to what I was saying earlier. The Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister and give his life a ransom for many. You mean he didn't give his life for everybody? If you don't accept what he offered, if you don't accept what he offered, then you can't. I mean, it ain't for you. He done did all the work, and you don't want to accept it. Then he's not gonna kiss you behind. Think about it. But okay. 1 Timothy 2:6. This gonna kind of, it might throw some of y'all a loop, but I'm gonna explain it. 1 Timothy kind of go to the opposite. It's somebody that ain't versed in the scripts. It might throw them for a loop. But it ain't no contradiction. It ain't no contradiction. Who gave himself a ransom for all to be testified in due time. Okay, he gave himself for a ransom for all, but everybody ain't gonna receive it. Okay? I went over that earlier. Some people might have just come in. If I give everybody a check, if I offer everybody a check, and 20 people don't show up, they're not receiving what I offered. Therefore, they are not reaping the benefit of that money that I offer. So salvation is the same thing. Okay? Everybody ain't taking. He offered. He gave himself, but everybody ain't, Y'all see how that work? And that's what it means, because who is these folks he's sending to hell? Huh? Who he sending to hell then? Okay, if he died for everybody, how come, what about Satan and his angels? Huh? They can't receive no way because they under a higher judgment. But nevertheless, what about this? What about people that just want to serve the Satan? What about the Satanists? They flat out let you know they God is Satan. Okay. And y'all think it's gonna be some peace on earth with people that don't they God is Satan. It ain't gonna work like that, family. Okay. Are you welcome, Arlene? Okay. Let me see. Okay. Revelation 7:5. I might have went over some of these scripts because I gotta let the script start formulating on the screen. All right, 7:5. Revelation 7:5. Of the tribe of, but people, that's that replacement theology. They keep saying that the Most High, it don't matter who the Hebrews are. But you go over here, he's sealing 12,000 from the 12 tribes of Israel. That's the vision. He's not sealing people from other nations. Just one nation. That's the vision. Keep trying to get us united. No, we ain't know. What communion does light have with darkness? Huh? It's gonna be one. Let's see. Right here, 2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. But if all Mashiach did, I mean, if all people had, if it was over when he died, then why is the word telling us not to be hanging around doing with the unbelievers? If he died and everybody didn't have to do nothing to receive, even when you receive money, you got to stick your hand out and open it in order to receive. So if you want to receive salvation, open your heart. Receive money, you got to open that hand. So receive salvation, open that heart up. They don't want to open the heart, they don't want to change, they don't want to do nothing, but they want to think that they ain't receiving nothing. All right. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And you wonder, ain't no Luke chapter 2, ain't no peace on earth till the Most High destroy this wicked world. And what communion have light with darkness? Nothing. Okay? Let me see. Let me go to John 8:44. This verse that popped up in my head twice. Popped up in my head twice. John chapter 8, verse 44. And people think they're going into the kingdom like this. John 8:44. I might have to start at 43. Okay. Let me start at 42. And Yahushua said unto them, Yahushua, if Yahuwah was your father, ye would love me, for I proceeded forth and came from him. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with Yah, and the Word was Yah. Okay, man cannot live by bread alone, but every word that proceeds out of the Word, out of the mouth of Yah. Every word that comes forth. He is the living Word. Okay, neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Okay, why do ye not understand my speech? This is the wicked. Even because you cannot hear my word. 44, John 8:44. This is the verse I'm getting at. Ye are of your father the devil. He's speaking a whole other language. You can't even understand. You can't even understand truth. The devil language is lies. The devil language is lust. And the lust of your father you would do. He was a murderer from the beginning. His language also is murder. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth. He didn't stay in the truth because there is no truth in him. So Satan's seed ain't going to have no truth in them either. And they're going to be lustful and a murderer, and they're going to hate the truth. And when he speaks a lie, Satan, when he speaks a lie, he speaks of his own resources, for he is a father. He is a liar and the father of it. He's the father of lies. His children going to have his DNA. His children going to have his spiritual DNA, and they're going to be in the same spiritual damnation. Think that's all I got, fam? Any questions? That's all I got. Let me see. Revelation 7:5. Let me see. Let me make sure I get this whole list out. I ain't got but 2 or 3 more. Revelation 7. Got but 2 or 3 more. I might have went over this. Let me see. Yeah, I went over that. I want to make sure. Let me see. 5 and 5. Revelation 5 and 5. Okay. We were trying to open the book and read it. And one of the elders said unto me, weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, has prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof. Even this is one tribe. This is division. Even though we are unified in the 12 tribes, he chose one. All right, he chose one to rule, and he put his son there to come through one tribe. I don't know why, but the Most High know what he's doing. He know what he wants. All right, this division right here. This ain't no replacement theology. We ain't going nowhere, devils. We ain't going nowhere. Revelation 21:12. We ain't going nowhere. You can try to erase all you want to. But remember, your daddy is a liar. He'll tell y'all he can erase us, but he's a liar. Oh, that's them 12 gates. 12 tribes of Israel. They ain't named after Great Britain. They ain't named after United States, they ain't named after Israel over there. They named after the 12 tribes. So that's division. Okay? Let me quit sharing my screen, family. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed this lesson. Y'all take care. The Most High started showing y'all stuff and y'all got time to write. Hey, I didn't even have to do no work. I was praying when I come in there. I knew I had work already piled up. They had messed up some stuff. I was praising the Most High when I got in there before I even clocked in. I ain't lying. And I knew to take my pen and paper because I never know when the Most High going to start hitting me with stuff. I take my pen and paper, pen and pad, and start writing down stuff. Love y'all, family. Shalom.
Roski making hits.
Listen, we are the people of the book. We are the Israelites of this Bible.
Dear Mr. African American around the world, this for the so-called black man. Hey, look, let me holler at you one time, pose a few questions, put something on your mind. There you go. What's your nationality? Huh? Dig. Where your people from? Huh? Look, tell me, where your land at? Do you know, or do you go by what they telling us? For the longest we've been lied to. Instead of finding truth, it's our idols we confide to. Horoscopes and palm readers, talking to the psychics who conjure up evil spirits to tell you what you're supposed to do. So dig. What's your nationality? Huh? Where your people from? Black man, tell me, where your land at? Do you know, or do you go by what they telling us? What's your nationality? Huh? Where your people from? Tell me, where your land at? Do you know, or do you go by what they telling us? You ain't African, you Israel. Wake up, don't let them tell you nothing different. You was born spiritual, born into a covenant. Yay, you got inheritance. Yes, you got a land. It's Jerusalem. They knowing this, so they keep it hidden from you. But our God is showing this. Israel's the only people that he know. He told us this. The Bible is your history, black man. Whether you Mexican, American, or German, Israelite is your bloodline of Abraham's seed. From the loins of Jacob, the Holy Spirit is your breed. Yes. You've chosen to go feed the rest of the sons of Adam. Yes. It's holy bread of life indeed. I know it's hard to fathom, but it's true. Just go and read. Forget what you've been taught by these blind leaders who let greed got their thoughts. It's all about the money. Ain't no truth in they walk. All they teach is deceptions. Ain't no light when they talk. So dig. What's your nationality? Huh? Where your people from? Black man, tell me, where your land at? Do you know, or do you go by what they telling us? What's your nationality? Huh? Where your people from? Tell me, where your land at? Do you know, or do you go by what they telling us?
And we entered into a covenant with the God of this world. And we were named after the God of this world. That's why we called Israelites. He changed our forefather's name, Jacob, from Jacob to Israel. And thus 12 boys were born unto Jacob, one to Israel. Thus we are called the Israelites.